Hi everybody, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Lessons in Leisure, and I've recently started a series where I take different multicolored yarns and test a few different stitches and a few different projects to see how it works up. I decided to, let me move this mic closer. Yeah. Anyway, I decided to do this video or start this series because as a fairly new crocheter, I've been crocheting for a little over a year now. When I want new yarn or when I want to try, because I recently got into multicolored yarn, I was very much a single color yarn girly, and if I wanted multiple colors, I would just put them together. But sometimes you don't want all that hassle and you kind of just want to see what the yarn looks like. And honestly, the first type of yarn that got me into questioning and wondering what multicolored yarn looks like is the Red Heart granny stitch yarn, where you can make multiple granny stitches or granny squares. And I made granny squares before. They're probably somewhere over here next to me, honey, to be honest, but they took so long, and I was supposed to build like a project with them. Never finished it because the granny squares were taking so diggity dang long that I moved on to other things. Well, I saw that and I said, oh my gosh, why have I never tried multicolored yarn? And usually it's because I want yarn to work up in a very specific way, but I was like, why? It don't have to be specific cut, it could just be cute. So if you haven't seen the first video, I call it my yarn review and workup series, because I was not really girl, hush. Somebody call me of importance? Nope. I was not really a Red Heart girly. Like, I didn't know about her. I only knew about her when she came out with this granny stitch yarn, and I was like, oh, let me look into Red Heart. And I saw all the different types of multicolored yarn, and I just like the texture of Red Heart yarn, even though I've noticed that some colors feel different than others. But today I want to work up, well, not today because it's probably going to be 2 days worth of video. In this video, I want to work up the Jeweltone stripes yarn. If you missed the last video, I worked up the yarn, I think it's stripes as well. I worked it up in the color, excuse me, forest, and I think it turned out really nice. I personally prefer the granny stitch pattern in that color yarn versus the double crochet. But y'all can let me know which one's your favorite. Today we're focused on Jeweltone. I mess with Jeweltone because look at these colors, like, be so freaking for real. We have the fuchsia, we have the burgundy, we have the mustard yellow, we have the teal, and two different tones of teal, as you can see here. So I think this is gonna work up beautifully. But I'm also scared because I could hate it. Like, you don't know. Something that you thought you would like, you may hate. Something that you thought you would hate, you may love. So that's what we're here to figure out. If you enjoy this content and you want to see more, and maybe there's some yarn that you just don't want to buy, that you want to work up, or you want to see what it looks like worked up, let me know. Put it in the comment section and I may go out and get it and work it up. And who knows, I may fall in love with it and start using that yarn and add it to my store. By the way, if you want to support your girl, if you got a crochet hat you want, right now my store is focused on crocheted hats because that's what I feel the most comfortable with, and I can get that out in a more timely manner than something like this, which takes like 24 plus hours to crochet and will be much more expensive because of that. Check the link in my bio because there you will have your array of different hats that I can make for you, honey. I got you. So in today's video, I'm going to be using a 6mm hook to work this up, and I'm going to start by crocheting one of my hats. Now, if you're new here, that was ugly, I apologize deeply. I'm trying to see where's the closest. Let me just grab a hat, honey. It don't matter. Now with this hat that is also on my site, I used two yarns together to create this look. Obviously, I used orange and yellow, but this is the stitch we're going for. We're going for just double crochet in the round. Let's see how the stripes work up in the round. And then for the second piece, I will be making a bandana. And it works well because I think this is enough yarn to make a good hat. Maybe not a ruffle hat, but definitely I could get out one regular bucket hat and one mostly, maybe not the edge. But again, this is that granny stitch yarn from Red Heart. Like, she's so cute. Anyway, we're gonna play with this yarn, y'all. We're gonna see how it looks, because I love how these colors look, but will I like them together? I don't know. This is gonna be a crochet with me. I really enjoy doing crochet with me videos because snap, moving it down so you can see what I'm doing. I really like crochet with me videos because, like, what project do you want to work on? We can crochet together, boo. We could crochet together. If you want to see how to do something, you can slow my video down, look carefully. I will be posting tutorials of different types of projects eventually. Boom. So I got my magic circle, which I just do a slip knot, don't close all the way, and then make a chain. That's how I do it. So I'm gonna get started. I'll put some music on in the background and I'm gonna watch a stream as I do, and y'all can just watch me crochet with me, okay? Hi guys. So it's the next day, which you probably can't tell because it's been 1 second for you. But I got, you know, kind of far in my hat. So far, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it a hat. But this is also why I like doing these. I don't know if I like the direction this is going in, but I'm gonna see it through. We're gonna do a cute, I may add a ruffle to this. I know I said no about the ruffle, but now that I see it, I'm like, oh, do we want a ruffle? To kind of save this from itself. Because again, love the color combination, love the colors. I'm not the biggest fan of how it's working up with in the round. Like, yeah, it's a little, usually I don't mind it, but for some reason I don't really like it. Am I being biased because I'm such a granny stitch girl now? Like, what could I make in this yarn? Y'all give me suggestions below. I'm gonna show this hat and I'm gonna show the bandana, and I may take this yet hello. If I hate the hat, I'm definitely gonna unravel the hat and just show you guys, because we could just call it practice, you know, we call it practice. I got a new setup. I got a brand new desk. This just has drawers, so I'm a drawer girly now. It has drawers, 2 at the top and then 3 on the side, and it has a monitor stand, so you guys are higher up, but that also means how I'm angling the camera, it could go down a little so you can see what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, that's better. Much better. Okay. I have cookies that I baked. I'm going to happy hour today at a place that I've never been before. I've been wanting to go for a while. It's this cute Italian spot. They open at 4. They have happy hour from 4 to 6. I need to get my iPad and read Verity. A bunch of the teachers at my school, or in the network, because they're at the middle school or they're at the other elementary school within our network, and they are, we decided to start a book club, so we're reading Verity. And one of the ladies has already finished it, and she has already said how she is not a book girly, like she doesn't read. I am a book girly. I'm gonna tell y'all as many times as I freaking want to. I read 135 books last year, and this year we're already on book like number 66. So anyway, I'm going to this Italian spot to sit with my iPad because I use the Libby app to get my free audio and or ebooks. I do have regular books. I have bookshelves in my home, and I have heck of books. They're not with me. They're at my parents' house still because they're heavy, and I just need a day for my boyfriend and I have to go so he can lift it and help me get them all upstairs because I live on the 2nd floor. It's gonna be a cute hat, but we're gonna trust the process. Let me pause y'all and get these cookies. I told y'all it's lessons in leisure because I like different hobbies. I left my water over there because I like different hobbies, and one of the hobbies is baking. So here is a batch, the most recent batch of cookies that I made from scratch, honey. flour, eggs, butter, all that, vanilla extract, all that. And it has 2 different types of chocolate. It has dark chocolate chunks. It has Garibaldi chocolate chips. And it has, as you can see better at the bottom, those light pieces are toffee. Or they're like Heathcliff bar crumbles, which have toffee in it, English toffee. So and I started off using light brown sugar, and then I switched to dark brown sugar because it's so much richer. And I used to brown my butter whenever I cooked, but recently I've not wanted to do that. Too lazy. I didn't want to sit there and brown the butter, so I'm like, girl, you finna melt this butter in the microwave and call it a day. So it's like, not only am I having to stand there and wait for the butter to brown perfectly so it doesn't burn, I'm also having to wait for the butter to cool down enough for me to actually put it in with my other wet ingredients so that it doesn't scramble the eggs. So that's double waiting I have to do when I bake. And sometimes, honey, you just want cookies now. It's already going to be better when you let it, when you let the dough set up. So I try to make the cookies earlier and then put them in the refrigerator. I put like 1 batch in the refrigerator and 1 batch in the freezer. So whenever I run out the refrigerated batch, I can just pop open the freezer. And my coworkers know because I be making them cookies all the time. I need to sell them, but I'm already selling hats. She's multi-talented. I'm talking a lot. How long? 11 minutes. Okay. I think we have reached the point of the video where I'm about to lock in. Okay, I got to this point in the hat and I have complaints. Where's the rest of the pink? Why is it only in the middle? Why did they do this little strip of pink and then it went back to green? I had a feeling I wouldn't like this hat worked up, but I will say I like it more than I thought I would. Hi everybody, so to give you a little update, I showed you guys the hat. Hold on, let's show the side that I didn't undo. Here's the hat. I started to unravel it because if you didn't see that part, I did not like the hat. Like, this to me is cute, the colorway is cute, but why is there only this much pink? it looks so unintentional, like, oh my gosh, oh no, I used pink by mistake. How did this happen? We got this little bit right here, but like, come on. This little, and my hair looks crazy, but it'll be okay. This little bit right here, where right here was supposed to be a whole like row, but in production, I guess it just didn't make the cut. So we were left with that, and that angers my very soul. So we're not gonna use that. So I'm gonna unravel this for sure. However, if you were curious to know how this yarn works up like this. It's decent. Now, the piece, wow. The piece that I really like, just like in the last one, I think there's a theme. I think I'm just slightly obsessed with the granny square stitch right now. But I have most of the, whatever this is called, done. Most of the bandana. This is what we're looking like. Now this, I love this. I can see me rocking this. Like, this is cute. It's just cute. Like, I 100%, and of course I need to do, I'm gonna do a cute little trim. But I only had this much yarn left, and that wasn't enough for everything that I was gonna do, which is why I decided to go ahead and show you guys an update, because I am about to unravel this to use the yarn from that to finish off this bandana. But yeah, this is so cute. Like, I don't know, it's something about a granny stitch, that just chef's kiss. Now, just like with the forest, with the forest stripe yarn, I could see me using this to make a cardigan. Like, oops, I 100% can see it. It'll be cute. It'll be a cute little cardigan. Can you see it? This the sleeve. It will be a cute fall, like berry and green and yellow cardigan. So yay for this stitch. No, I would not make a bucket hat from this again. I would use the granny stitch, and that's it. So I'm going to do the cute little design around the edge and finish it off with the rest of the yarn. I just want to come in and update you guys because it's been like a few days, and this video has to go up tomorrow. It is 6:55, and then when I finish, I have to edit and schedule it for an upload. I already made my thumbnail, so that's done, but the actual video has to get finished. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. If you're still with me, give me a thumbs up for trying my best. Be back in a second. Woo! Okay, y'all, the time is now 8:24, and after finishing, I was almost done, and then I got hungry and I made myself some bulldog ramen, the green pack, and I used like 1/3 of the spice, but I always cook it, like I cook it on the stove top, and after I boil it, I drain the water. I put, because I don't want too much of the spice, which is why this literally has 0 spice. I actually wish I would have added the tiniest bit more. And next time, instead of 2/3 or 1/3, I'll do half. But I was so scared because it's spicy, and it's the type of spice that as you eat, the spicier it gets. Like, no, bro. I boiled it, then drained the water, put the noodles back in with a little bit of that water. I put olive oil in the water as the noodles were cooking too. Then I added 2 pads of butter, garlic, like minced garlic, the little bit of sauce, some, you know that sauce from Target, did I put that back in the fridge? I did. The Japanese barbecue sauce, I added like a little bit of that, a literal splash of heavy whipping cream, and a handful of Parmesan shredded cheese. And bacon bits. And I took I didn't take a whole handful, you know, but I grabbed some bacon bits, not the fake ones, real bacon bits, and threw it in there, mixed it all up real good. Y'all, when I say 0 spice, I mean because of the butter and the cheese and the heavy whipping cream. Anyway, and I baked cookies. I'm so sorry, hold on. I baked a single cookie because I wanted a cookie, but I was like, let me just cook it and see how I feel after eating. Anyway, that's not what you're here for. That's not what you're here for. All that to say, I completely finished and weaved in the ends and did the trim. As you can see, the little design where it goes up a little to make this. It's super cute. Like, I would totally, like, oh, come on, this is cute. Imagine, just imagine. Like, oh my god, like, oh my god. This is cute. 10 out of 10 for this. 4 out of 10 for this. That's how I feel. How do you guys feel? We're gonna stop here because I want to finish my food. But thank you guys so much for watching. Tell me what you think. Would you buy the Jeweltone yarn? What would you make with it? What should I make with the leftover yarn from this hat? Because it shan't be a hat anymore because I don't like it. So let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And next time we are gonna look at the camo yarn. And I'm going to show you how I feel about that. All right, peace.